This is yours truly, Carcino. Welcome back to another hood story. This one is Zilla Ice. See, Zilla Ice was part of a crew. They call him Zilla Ice because when he was young, he was known as Godzilla. Because he was Godzilla on the block. Your worst dream, your biggest nightmare, he was like Suge Knight times 5. They always compared Suge Knight to him, and he loved Suge Knight. He thought Suge was like, that's the way he wanted to be. He started getting stogies and wearing Dobbs hats. He used to have on a Dobbs hat all the time. His best interest, if he was to go ahead and implement some business into his plans. A guy he went to high school with told him, man, you need to be doing this with your money. You need to be doing that with your money. You need to be putting this away. You need to be putting that away, man. You know, this is the time for you to come up, and you need to do this, you need to do that. They knocked some of his crew dudes, everybody knocked. He lost a lot of paper, lost a lot of stuff he had to get back. So, dude told him he's up in jail. He got him a deal where he pleaded down, went away for about 2, came back, still earthquaking the block up. And his boy told him, man, so you need to get down with me on this thing, man. And this real estate thing is hot. We're going to flip these houses and we're going to get on. So he was like, okay, cool. So Rilla was like, all right, well, we're going to flip these houses. Man, you know what? This is the last I got. But I told my mom I ain't finna hustle no more. So let's go and see what this thing's about, man. Here, you promise we can get this much? So they end up buying a piece of property that was eventually, they bought a bunch of houses and flipped it over, and they made a little money or some money back. It wasn't nothing astronomical, you know. And he's like, man, this is a slow burn, you know what I'm saying? This grind is slow. I've been really kind of caked up and doing this and doing that. So he was like, man, he already had some properties he owned. He wasn't really making nothing off of them. So he was like, man, I'm just going to build, build me a building or something like the Carter and just start slanging out of it, and just start letting it rain. So that's what he started to do. So he was like, I'm going to go get up with my old crew. So he calls up his old crew. Like, yo, we going back to work. We finna gear up. So he's like, all right, cool. So he going to get the connect, going to get back right. So when that happens, Rilla is getting ready to get back in the business. So he about a weekend. Next thing you know, he's working with his boys. Everything's looking grand. Everything looking the same way it's always been. Money starting to flow. And he's like, all right, mom ain't doing this. Then dude start hitting him up. The dude from school. I got to talk to you. He blowing him off. Man, I'm blowing that dude off. He probably trying to get me to buy some more properties. So he gets another call. And he gets another call. And another one. So finally he answered his message. He's like, man, where you at? We got important business to talk about. So he get back to him 2 days later. Dude tells him, why didn't you call me? He's like, we got an offer on the table. He was like, for a house? He was like, no, because that one place we bought that had like no house on it, the land, the developers are going to build a strip mall over there. They ready to buy the whole land and property off of you. You finna make like 1.7 million off the land. They want to buy the land off you. You finna make 1.7 million off this one piece. And now it's just your cut. They finna keep developing off of it. They want to make a deal with you. Because you bought the deed to the land. You didn't just buy that. You had the whole land. They want to do a deal, 1.7 million. So Rilla was like, man, don't F with me. He was like, I ain't. So he all like, oh man, word up. And he got all this going on in the streets. As soon as he go back to tell his, oh my God, that's some type of fox. Oh gosh. Well, they call this Fox Lake. Jesus. Fox in there eating some doggone possum in the streets. So anyway, Zilla Ice is, man, he feeling himself. I mean, feeling himself something big. So he's all excited, man. Like, yo, man, we finna all make it. We finna all come up. We finna have this. We did it. They go to the club. They take one of them pictures. And he had a crew. Now, his crew was some knockout dudes. He had two guys that would go to the wall. Then one was the suave playboy ladies man with the gold chain, champagne bottles in his hand, champagne glass. And then the other guy, you know, just a regular looking guy in the group. But he's the kind of guy that would stab you in the back, set you up, all kind of stuff, hammer out some deals. And that was really their crew, 4 men. So they all out at the club, they celebrating. So right when he was like, man, you know what? Shoot, things going so good business-wise, I don't even need to do it no more. He's like, you know what? Y'all gonna take over. Y'all run it, man. Do what y'all want. Just kick me a little something every now and then. But I'm gonna turn it over to y'all. Y'all finna have all of it. I don't even want it. I just got 1.2. So that's how he thinking in his mind. He ain't tell them what all he got. But they like, man, you finna give us all this love? And he was like, y'all can have it. Okay, I don't know what people talking about. It's all crazy. I'm hoping y'all can see everything. But anyway, he was like, man, y'all can have it. I don't even want it. So as soon as he goes out and he steps out the club, police lights are everywhere. He was like, whoa, they must be here. I wonder who they here to get. He tried to walk off. They grabbed him, threw him up against the wall. They took his whole crew down. Come to find out, them hard hitters that he had, that it was his crew, they were working with the feds. They was waiting on him to get back in the game. They had monitored him. They had the pictures. They had it all. So now he got to do 10 years fed time. He got to do 10 years fed time because of his priors, and there was no way out. So the 1.2, I guess it was still sitting there for him. I never knew what happened. Sorry, I don't have the rest of that story. But that is exactly where it ended off. Zilla got 10 years. So he might still be locked up right now to this day. And I don't know what happened with the 1.2 and the land. I don't know if he still owned the land or they did the deal. Don't know. But Zilla Ice had $1.2 million and his boys turned him in. And he would have saw it coming had his mind not been focused and gone off the deal he just had. So let that sink in for you. No loyalty in the game. It's your boy Carcino. I'm out. Y'all say I don't give y'all no hood stories, and I gave you another one. I'm out. Oh yeah, don't forget to click the link in the description box. Leave a donation and leave a message for me, and I'll get back to you.